Hi guys, welcome to Shape Learning Studio. I hope you are doing good. In this video, I will tell you top 25 tips and tricks which will enable you to edit video like a pro. These tips and tricks will not only make your editing life easier as well as save you a lot of time. Let's say if it takes you normally 3 hours to edit a video, you will be able to edit your video in about half of that time or maybe even less than that if you follow the tips and tricks shown in the video. So without any further ado, let's get started. Tip number 1. Trim previous or next part of playhead. First of all, move your playhead to the desired area from where you want to trim video. Let's say we need to trim the area before our playhead. By pressing the Q key, we can trim the clip before our playhead. Now I am pressing Ctrl plus Z to bring it back. If we need to trim the clip after or next to our playhead, then we can do it by pressing the W key. As you may have noticed, it also trimmed the clip on our second video track, but we don't want to trim that clip, so we need to lock the above layers. And now we press the W key again. This time it only trimmed the video one track and did not touch the second or third track which are locked. Tip number 2. Zoom or move in timeline. There are many ways to zoom or to move in timeline. By scrolling down from mouse, we can go forward in timeline, and by scrolling upward, we can move behind in timeline like this. Press this backslash, it will zoom in to show the complete timeline. Press backslash key again to return to the position where we have the playhead. Tip number 3. Moving in timeline. If we need to move to the end of clip, we can press downward arrow, and to move beginning of clip, press the upward arrow key. It's not moving to the end or start of clip in second and third video track. For that we need to toggle on V2 and V3 track targeting. Now it will also move to start or end of clips in second and third video track. We can move the clip to the below video track by pressing the Alt plus downward arrow. To move to the above video track, press Alt plus upward arrow. Similarly, we can move audio clips. If we drag a clip over another clip, it replaces the other clip. However, by pressing Ctrl key and then dragging it, will move the other clip ahead to give space to the clip which is being dragged. By pressing Alt plus right or left arrow, we can move the clip to the right or left like this. Tip number 4. Ripple delete. I use it a lot to delete as well as fill up the gap between clips automatically. If we normally delete a clip, it makes the space empty. However, by pressing Shift plus delete, it will fill the gap automatically. Tip number 5. Split clips in all video tracks. We can split the clip by pressing Ctrl plus K. That's simple. But what if you need to split clips in above video tracks as well? Well, the solution is Ctrl plus Shift plus K, and it will split the clips in all video and audio tracks. Tip number 6. Duplicate clip. To make a duplicate of the clip, hold Alt key and then drag the clip. It will make a duplicate of the clip. Tip number 7. In and out points. Make in point by simply pressing I key. By default, endpoint will extend to the last clip where it ends. However, you can move the playhead anywhere and press O key to make a new out point. Now we can only export the area which we marked as in and out. As you can see here, it only shows the area which we have marked. To clear in and out points, press Ctrl plus Shift plus X. Tip number 8. Adjustment layer. Click on this new item icon and select the adjustment layer. Press OK here. We can extend it to the end to apply it to all clips. Let's click on this color workspace now. There are many default LUTs here that you can quickly apply. Moreover, you can click on these little arrows to see next LUTs. Once you are happy with the desired result, you can simply drag it over to the project monitor. If you need to apply an adjustment layer to specific clips, only then you can drag the adjustment layer like this. Tip number 9. Loop. Would you like to hear certain parts of audio again and again? Mark the in and out point, then select this loop button. If you don't see it, you can click on this plus icon and simply drag it. As you can see, it just keep on playing over and over. Tip number 10, shifting back few seconds from playhead. If you want to hear the last few words spoken, you can press Shift plus K and it will play the last few words. This tip is extremely beneficial for those who do voiceover, as they can quickly grab the last few words if they missed it somehow. Tip number 11, view full screen. You cannot only view video in full screen but also timeline, source monitor and project window. Press the tilde key on your keyboard. It will give a full screen view of the timeline. Similarly, we can view the project window in full screen and source monitor in full screen as well. To view video in full screen, press Ctrl plus tilde key, press spacebar to play video. Tip number 12, working on multiple projects. Open another project from file and open project. I already have 2 projects open. From here we can switch to the other project. Let's say if we need to copy a clip from this project and paste it in the other project. Tip number 13, default video transition. Default video transition is cross dissolve. In order to apply default transition, press Ctrl plus D and it will apply the default transition. Let's apply to this clip as well. Similarly, we can press Shift plus D to apply default audio transition. Let's open effects. Here we can see all transitions. As you can see, under audio transitions crossfade, we have this blue rectangle on constant power, which is default audio transition. We can right click on any transition and make it as our default transition. Under video transitions dissolve, we have cross dissolve as our default video transition. Tip number 14, delete cuts. Let's make some cuts on this clip by pressing C. Now we have split this clip into 3. Press Ctrl key and click on the edge of this cut. Now press delete key and cut will be removed. It will be as if it's stitched or like there was no cut. Tip number 15, nest. Select these 2 clips by pressing Shift key, then right click on them and select nest. You may name your nested sequence and press the OK button. It will join the 2 clips. Tip number 16, trim from keyboard. We can trim the clip from the right by pressing Alt plus right arrow. As you can see, the next clip is getting shrinked. Similarly, we can move left side by pressing Alt plus left arrow. It will move 1 frame. To move 5 frames at a time, add Shift key. Let's join these clips. Tip number 17, copy attributes. Now we are going to effect controls under source panel. Here we will change the size of clip. Let's make it 50%. Now right click on the clip and copy it. Then right click on the next clip and select paste attributes. Here we have the option of motion, opacity and time remapping. We will just select motion since we only change scale. By the way, we can also copy audio attributes just like video attributes. Press OK to close this dialog box. Now you can see for this clip, scale has changed to 50%. Tip number 18, label. Right click on the clip and select label. Here you can select color. It will change the color of clip so you can recognize it easily. You can apply different colors to different clips to make them prominent so they can be identified. Similarly, we can label different colors in the project window. In order to view colors, switch to list view from thumbnail view. Tip number 19, enable or disable. We can right click on the clip and select enable. If it is ticked, then the clip will be active. Otherwise it will be disabled. Alternatively, we can press Shift plus E to enable or disable clip. As you can see, now the clip in the third video track is disabled, so the one below it in the first video track is being shown now. This tip is quite useful for B-roll edits where we need to show or hide the talking person quite often. Tip number 20, clip speed or duration. By pressing Ctrl plus R, you can control the speed of the clip by either making it slow or fast. I entered 50% to slow speed. Tip number 21, reveal source. Right click on the clip and select reveal in project. It will reveal the clip in the project window. Similarly, we can view the source in the hard drive where we have saved it. Right click on the clip and select view source in Explorer. Here it showed the clip in the Explorer. Tip number 22, decreasing resolution for better speed. When I move the playhead, as you can see the video is lagging. We can lower its resolution so it works fast. From here we can change from full to 1/8 resolution. So now our video is playing without lagging. Another way to speed up the editing is to use proxies. Using proxy, we can lower the 4K or 8K video to 720 for faster editing. Simply right click on the clip in the project window, then under proxy select create proxies. It will create a lower resolution proxy. However, when you are done, you can export the video in full resolution. Tip number 23, media cache. Under edit menu we have preferences, then media cache. Here we need to select automatically delete cache files older than. It will automatically delete cache files once per week. When the application is launched, press OK here. We need to change the days from 90 to 7 days as most of our projects will be completed within a week, so we don't need these cache files anymore. Finally hit OK to apply. Tip number 24, gain. If you need to adjust audio gain, press G and enter gain here, then press OK. Tip number 25, render queue. Final tip is about render. Press Ctrl plus M or go from file and export media. Change the file location if you need to from here. Then press on this queue icon. It will export the video but in the background, so you can do editing work while it's getting exported. That's it for this video. I hope you have liked this video. So do share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel so you can see my latest videos. Thank you.